Hello people, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today. I'm so excited to be back. I hope you are all doing well. If it's your first time of seeing my face, my name is Janet, and here on this channel I share with you different opportunities that can take you to different countries depending on your choice. So I share visa sponsored opportunities as well as scholarships that can take you to different countries. So if you are watching me now and you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so now. Just click below this video and click on the subscribe button. Also, you will see a bell icon. Click on it so you are notified whenever I drop a new video. And also, right now, please give this video a like. As you're watching me, give this video a thumbs up. You will see a sign with a thumbs up below this video. Please do that now. Please do that now. And I pray God bless you as you do so. Alright, so as you can see from the title, now today I'll be sharing with you opportunity to move to the UK, through a charity work, volunteer work. There's a sponsor that is licensed to give you, COS to move, to this country, to the UK, to volunteer. And then you are getting the tier 5 visa. Yes, that's the kind of visa you will be getting. And if you have been looking for opportunity to move, maybe you've been applying for jobs, you're not getting any responses, why not try, charity? I know I shared an opportunity, I think it was last week, where I gave you employers that can, assist you when it comes to volunteering jobs in the UK that you can contact. I don't know if any of you have done that. If you have, please add this particular sponsor to your list. I will share my screen with you. We'll see together the eligibility criteria, everything you need to know. And let me just hint you a bit before we go into this. You do not need IELTS, all right? There is no need for IELTS for this particular sponsor, and then there's no age limit. Just be 18 years and above. That's it. It's so exciting. All right. So, and they are legit. They are able to sponsor your tier 5 visa. So do not waste time. As you're watching me, please go ahead and put in your application today. All right. Today we'll go deep into the video now. So I will share my screen with you. Now let me let you know that the link to this particular sponsor, to this particular site I'll be sharing with you, will be displayed on my screen. So if you do not watch this video, you will not get the link, all right? Because I have people that always ask me for links and links and links whenever I post videos, which means they are not watching. Because if they had watched my video, they would have heard when I said the link will be in the description to the video, but they do not, they don't have the time to watch. If I can create time to, research and find all this information for you, and you are not supporting by watching and liking or doing all the needed that is needed of you, and you still asking me questions that you don't have to ask if you have watched, then I also should do something about it. I think. So the link will be displayed on my screen, not in the description box this time around. All right, and I might keep it so. All right, please just watch this video. Before the video ends, I will display the link on my screen. All right, so all you need to do is just copy it down. It will be displayed for a while, so you can either write it down or just type it into your browser and then go ahead and put in your application. I hope that is clear. Thank you so much for understanding. So let's go right in. Let me share my screen with you. We will see this particular sponsor and read everything briefly. And yes, you can go ahead and make your application. Alright, so as you can see on my screen, it says International Volunteering Program. I hope my screen is up and you can see clearly. So it says get sponsored on a tier 5 charity worker visa to volunteer at our UK processing center in Canterbury. All right. So these people are, they are an organization. All right. So they are looking for volunteers to work in their processing center, as you can see on my screen. So let's just move ahead and read more. Let's read about the program. It says Books to Africa is a UK registered charity number. That's the number, and an A-rated tier 5 charity worker sponsor that sponsors international candidates who are accepted into our international volunteering program. The IVP is a 12-month internship designed for individuals who are looking to develop work experience in the charity or non-governmental organization sector in the UK. Candidates who are accepted to the program will be working as volunteers and will not be paid a salary. Candidates are also required to reside within the Canterbury or Kent area and fund their living expenses, rent, food, and travel. Can you see that? So they will give you the needed sponsorship to apply for this tier 5 visa. That's what this means, and it's for 12 months. It's like an internship program. So what they are saying now is that you will be responsible for your living expenses. All right. They will give you, if you qualify, they will give you the opportunity. You go ahead and apply for the visa, get the visa, and bring yourself to the UK. I hope you are clear. And you have to be within Canterbury/Kent. Don't forget that, so that it will be easy for you to access the location of the of your work. Yes, of the organization. So you have to provide for your rent, your food, and your travel, your transportation up and down, to and fro, from your house to the place of work. You will not be paid a salary, but there will be stipend, I'm sure. So not salary, there will be stipend for you. It's an internship program, so there will be stipend, but no salary. Take note of that. Moving on, International Volunteer Program. That's the one we've been talking about, saying UK tier 5 charity worker visa. This is the role you'll be required to carry out. So it says our international volunteering program enables you to gain first-hand experience in the practical operations of an international non-governmental organization and provides candidates with the opportunity to develop transferable skills such as teamwork, communication, and organization that are essential for any professional workplace. Interns on our IVP program work as volunteer processing support officers at our processing center in Canterbury and are involved in a variety of tasks within the following teams. Processing team, there are different teams. This is the processing team, which includes cataloging, sorting, and packing donated materials. All right, we have charity shop sales team, which includes valuing and listing donated books, DVDs, and more for sale. Then we have the tech refurbishing team, which has to do with refurbishing, valuing, and listing donated electrical equipment. Then we have fundraising and marketing. Also have the opportunity to complete a range of trainings and seminars related to their role. So if you are interested in any of these teams, maybe the processing team, the charity shop sales team, the marketing team, tech refurbishing team, fundraising, then please consider submitting your application as soon as you can. All right. Looking at the eligibility criteria, so for candidates, it says applicants must be aged 18 and above, because they will request for your date of birth when you are registering. Make sure you are 18 and above, so which means you can be 18 to any age. There's no age limit. I hope that is clear. There's no age limit, just be 18 and above, then you are eligible to apply for this particular opportunity. All right, then it says for language, applicants must be fluent in speaking, reading, and writing in English. A personal statement in English will be required during this application. Applicants who pass the application stage will also be invited to attend a video interview. Take note of that. So you don't need IELTS. They will test your English ability through a personal statement, which you have to submit at the point of application. That's where they will see if you are able to communicate in English or not. You don't need IELTS. I hope that is clear. So if you pass the application stage, they will invite you for a video interview. It's necessary for you to check your email on a regular basis once you submit your application. I hope that is clear. Then it is compulsory that you should have previous experience working as a volunteer. All right, have previous experience working as a volunteer, a CV and a letter of recommendation from their volunteer employer, or from a Books to Africa ambassador. Former IVPs or sponsors will be required during the application. All right, either you have previous volunteer experience where you will get a recommendation letter from the organization you work with, or you find somebody who was a former beneficiary of this opportunity to write you a recommendation letter. That's what this means. All right, you know how you can do this. All right, just go and request for a letter where you have volunteered. All right, doesn't matter how long, they just need a recommendation letter. So please go ahead and do that. Then immigration history. Applicants must declare their travel history, dependents, and whether they have been rejected a visa to the UK before. All right, so take note of this. You have to explain this and disclose any travel history you have. Maybe you've applied to UK before and they've denied you. Don't hide it. Disclose this as well. Disclose your dependents, your family, those people you are coming with. Disclose them to this organization, to this sponsor. All right, when you are applying, you see the eligibility criteria. It's just straightforward and simple. Not so difficult at all. Then the living expenses. All right, it says because this program is unpaid volunteering role, it is an unpaid role, so applicants will be required to prove they have one of the following arrangements for their living expenses. You see that you are living with a host, or you are living in a rented accommodation. So if you are living with a host, which means you'll be living with a relative or your friend or somebody that you know in the UK, so they have one of the following arrangements for their living expenses. All right, you must follow this application. If you are living, sorry, I'm reading in the sentence up again. So if you are living with, maybe you'll be living with a relative or a friend in the UK, you have to provide the full address and the contact details of that host, and please ensure that host is within Canterbury or Kent. I hope that is clear. Then letter of support from that host to confirm they are happy to accommodate you is very important for the duration of the program, which is 12 months, 1 year. They have to write a letter that they are happy to accommodate you. All right, so and then there will be proof of address. All right, it can be through their utility bill, their tax letter. Once you ask them, they will know how to supply their proof of address. But number 2, if you will be living in a rented accommodation, all right, you must provide proof of funds. You see that for the first one, which is if you are living with you'll be living with somebody in the UK, you don't need proof of funds. Just provide their full address, a letter from them to support they are happy to accommodate you, and their proof of address. But if you'll be renting your own place when you get to the UK, then you have to provide proof of funds. So a bank statement in your name showing available funds for your accommodation and utility bills for 6 months. They just want you to prove for 6 months. So they want you to show £3,500 proof of funds in your bank account. It will be proved by your bank statement. You see, it's not so much. £3,005 in your account to prove you have proof of funds. Very straightforward. That's why I like this particular sponsor. They are straightforward with what they want before you even apply. So once you collate everything, then you know, yes, I'm ready to submit. Let's move forward. So this is the application process now. I want you to listen to this and follow me, read as I read. All right. So the online application form for this program opens every year between 4th to 30th November. So that's open from the 1st. Now it's ending soon, 30th. So whatever you want to collate, whatever document, whatever letter, please do it immediately, as soon as possible. It's closing on the 30th of November. Eligible applicants are interviewed in December. They will send, if you are eligible, they will send you an email. They will interview in December, and approved applicants are given COS, Certificate of Sponsorship, in January to apply for your visa. Once you are given that COS to apply in January, the maximum time you can wait is 3 weeks. Some get their own visa approval 1 week, 2 weeks, but the maximum is 3 weeks for UK. And then you will pack your bags and go and commence your program in March. They will give you time. You see, they gave you time. You are resuming in March, so you have time. You have the whole of February to pack your bags, to set your what you want to pack, what you want to sell. How people used to relocate now. So anything you want to do, they give you 1 month, 3 weeks to do that after you've gotten your visa. All right, then you permanently, you move in March to start your program. All right, the application process fee as follows. All right, we have the administration fee. Listen, this is not so hard and it's not so expensive. So when you want to, at the point of submitting your application, you pay £10, just £10. Please, I want you to make this effort to submit your application. £10 is just a little amount of money, just little, just £10 to submit your application. It is when your application is accepted. All right, when it is accepted, then you will now pay £490. So the administration fee is £500. Yes, at the point of your submission, you only pay £10. And then when your application is received and accepted and you qualify, then you will now pay £490. All right, I hope that is clear. Let's just read about it. So £10 due at the application stage, and it's not refundable regardless of the outcome of your application. I don't think this should be a problem. Don't start thinking, what if I did not get the offer? It's just £10. What if you got it? Just think about, what if you were selected? What if you are eligible? Just make effort. Nothing good comes easy. Make the effort. All right. So we encourage you to read around our website, and so on and so forth. It says, increase your chances of being accepted as we receive a significant amount of applications for only 20 spaces. Only the strongest applications will be accepted. So when you are writing down your personal statement, please make it strong. Make it very strong. I don't know how to. I think you should, speak to people that can assist you when it comes to writing personal statements. I can also assist you. If you check in the description to this video, you will see how you can book a service with me. There's a personal statement service there for a very little amount of money. I can help you create a strong personal statement. If you can afford it, please reach out to me. once you book that service, it will bring you straight to my WhatsApp line where I can attend to you. All right, make sure your application is strong if you want to get in. It's very competitive, and they only have spaces for 20 people. So at the end of this month, 30th, they will now review the strongest application. Please and please, I'm looking out for you, especially those that have been finding ways to move but nothing has been showing up. So this 490, the remaining balance, is due, when your application is accepted, and it's not refundable as well. So before you can proceed to submit your visa application with the UK High Commission in your country and pay any fees required by the High Commission. So this one is after you have been interviewed and you have been saying congratulations, we are ready to give you an offer. Take your offer letter. Then you will pay this 490 before you go and apply for your visa. That's before you get your COS to apply for visa. You will pay this amount. Please, I don't think this is too much for you to relocate. It is not too much for you to relocate. 500 administration fee. Then you will now have, let's move on to the program fee. You now have £15 for program fee. All right, a program fee of £15 is to be paid immediately when your visa is approved and before you travel. Take note of that. So that 490 is when your COS has been given to you. Take your COS, then go and apply for your visa. So when your visa is in, when your visa application has been submitted, then you will now pay a program fee of £15 before you travel. Yes, when your visa is approved. Yes, so once you have your visa at hand, it has been stamped and you have it, then before you travel, before March, before you travel, you will now pay £15. All right, you will not be permitted to commence work at our UK office without paying the fee in full. Even if you enter UK, at that particular time in March, and you report to the office without paying £15, they will not allow you to start. So before you start work at the UK office, you have to pay that £15 in full. And failure to pay within 2 weeks of visa approval, they've even stipulated it here. They've given you 2 weeks after you receive your visa to pay that amount. All right, so if you don't pay within 2 weeks, your visa will be withdrawn. They will cancel your visa. So please guys, this is not too much. This is just £2,000. £2,000 is not too much to sacrifice. First, for you to move, I don't know which country you have, but where I came from, things are hard now. People are suffering. The economy is bad. Please try your best to get £2,000 and ready, and have a strong application. And like I used to say, back it up with prayer. Nothing is ordinary. Back it up with prayer. There's nothing God cannot do. I tell you that there's nothing God cannot do, and I assure you, you will have a testimony. So 2 weeks after your visa has been approved, please pay that £15 and then travel to the UK and start with your application. All right, so they say if your visa is rejected, you don't have to pay that fee. Well, I pray your visa will not be rejected. So the program outcomes, let's go through it. Okay, I think this is the time now that I will share the link with you. So while sharing the link with you, we'll still go through the outcomes. All right, we'll go through the outcomes, and you can, don't worry, the link will be there, it will be on the screen for a while, till we finish this part, till we finish with this, these outcomes. So applicants who are accepted on the program can expect the following outcomes. Shifts, you'll be working shifts. There's 20 hours per week, which is very flexible, I tell you. Very flexible. If you are going with your family, all right, your spouse can work full time. They will be anywhere you are, while you are also volunteering and earning a stipend. All right. So a minimum of 20 hours per week, just 20 hours per week. All right. And there's a minimum of 3 days. You just have 3 days in a week to work. 20 hours per that week. You share the 20 hours per that 3 days, which is very flexible. Very, very flexible. You have between 9 to 5 p.m. Mondays to Friday to choose from. 3 days in a week, 20 hours. All right. So failure to sign up for shifts, unauthorized absences, and lateness accrue penalty points that leads to dismissal and withdrawal of your COS. Please do not make this mistake. This is very, very important. If you don't choose a shift, you have to sign up for the shift you want. 3 days in a week. Sign up. We have between 9 to 5 p.m. Sign up for the one you want to do. If you don't sign up for a shift, they will withdraw your COS, which means you forfeit your visa. You are going back to your country. If you are absent without any authorization, it's very risky. They will withdraw your COS. If you are late, always coming late, always, that's why they say stay around Canterbury or Kent, where the office is located. If you're always coming late, always absent from work, one complaint here and there, don't think that because now you have a visa, you can do and undo. They can withdraw your COS, which means you don't have visa anymore. You are going back to your country. Don't take this for a joke. Then work location. You will be working at our Canterbury Processing Center located at Unit 2. That's the address where you will be working. So make sure that when you are looking for accommodation, you are around that place. Or if you have somebody that is around that place that you'll be living with, make sure you are aware of the location. This is the location now. It will assist you to collect your document too when you are, submitting your application. Then volunteer expenses. You will be able to claim volunteer expenses of £10 per day towards lunch, groceries, and £20 per week towards travel expenses. Can you see this kind of stipend you are getting now? So imagine you have 3 days to work. You get £10 for that 3 days in a week. 3 days in a 3 times 10, £30 for 3 weeks. For 3 days. And then in a week, after a week, you get £20, which will cover your travel expenses. Maybe your taxi, you took a train, you took a bus, you get £20 in a week. Can you see how many pounds you are getting in a week? You are getting this is £50. You are getting £50 in a week. All right, £50 in a week. Then all expense claims are submitted and paid monthly. So they will pay you this amount monthly. So you can choose as many work hours as you want. The more hours, the more pay. The more pounds in a day. So you can choose as many as you want. All this money will be collated at the end of the month and paid to you. Imagine if you worked all day, because they said this 3 days is just minimum. So if you want to work 7 days a week, you are getting £70, at the end of the week, and then plus the £20 which will be paid. You are getting like £90 already. Times how many days in a month? You know how much you are receiving. So calculate well. So training and trips, various training seminars, field trips, work socials are planned to enhance your skills and experience of the UK. Then there's certificate and reference. A certificate of completion is issued at the end of your program, showing the number of volunteering hours completed. All right. We also provide you with reference for job or study applications when required. They will give you reference when you are about finishing your this opportunity, this particular volunteering opportunity. You need to start looking for a job. That's why they said they are ready to provide you with reference for a job. All right, I hope that is clear, which is so exciting. Look at the outcome. Exciting. All right, exciting. So this is how to apply. Once you are ready, the link is still on the screen. Once you are ready, just come down to the last page here where it says apply to volunteer. Apply. Okay, once you apply, it will take you to where you apply. It says we have now opened applications for the 2025 batch. Yes, that's it. Remember, it's closing soon, 30th of November. Then they will be reviewing applications on 1st of December, and they will contact applicants to confirm if they are invited for an interview or their application has been unsuccessful. You will get a feedback, either a yes or a no. You will just get a feedback. All right. Then following the successful interview, a COS for approved applicants will be issued in January with a commencement date of April. They moved it to April. No, we read March before. Now they say April. So they say best wishes, either March or April. At least once you get your visa, your COS, your visa, you know, yes, I can move anytime. All right. I hope that is clear. Click here once you are ready and apply. Please take note of the required documents. We've read it together. You can still go through it. You can still go through it and read. All right. So that's all I came to share with you today. This is a very exciting one, guys. Please do not waste much time. If you are interested, go ahead and start your application as soon as possible. Collect your documents. Like I said, make sure your personal statement is very strong. Your CV, make sure is is designed to fit the UK standard of CV. Ensure that. And I wish you all the best. I'm always looking out for you, looking out for your best interest. So this is an opportunity for you. If you have been applying to jobs and nothing is coming up, go and volunteer. This is a way to step in, and then after you finish volunteering, you can look for a job and remain permanently. All right. So this is an opportunity for you. I wish you all the very, very best in your endeavors. I pray that all your heart desires will come to pass, and all your wishes be granted. Thank you so much, guys. If you have not liked this video till now, please do well to like. Click on the like button. Please click on the like button. Also, comment down below. Say thank you, Janet. I don't know why people are not commenting on my videos, but you are watching and I get few likes as well. Please, I think it's because most of the people I have here are people I know. I think that's why you are taking all these information for granted. Please, I need you to give this video a like. Say thank you in the comment section. All right, thank you in the comment section, and give this video a like. All right, I wish you all the best. People say amen to the prayers I'm praying. You people will just watch and go like it's not fair. Please leave a comment below and give this video a like, and I pray that God bless you as you do so. That's all for me today. I'll be bringing another opportunity very soon. Don't miss out. That's why I say you should subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you. Thank you so much, guys, and bye.